Well, former president and 2024 Republican candidate Donald Trump has been arraigned on dozens of charges related to his handling of government documents.
Chelsea Jones reports.
Former President Donald Trump stopped at a Miami area restaurant following his arraignment on felony charges.
We have a country that's got nothing but problems. We're a nation in decline, and then they do this stuff.
Earlier, a lawyer for the former president entered a plea of not guilty to all 37 counts. He is accused of illegally retaining classified documents, storing them at his Mar-a-Lago home, and conspiring to hide them from the government after it subpoenaed him to get them back.
What we are witnessing today is the blatant and unapologetic weaponization of the criminal justice system.
We want Trump! We want Trump!
Supporters and protesters brought their opinions of the case.
This whole country has been brainwashed.
Sad day in America.
While this is one of several investigations into Trump, this is the first time the Justice Department has brought charges against a former president. In announcing the indictment Friday, special counsel Jack Smith maintained the case is not politically motivated.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
Trump, who is the current frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination, has seen his poll numbers go up since his indictment.
And like you just saw, as the former president made his Florida courtroom appearance, congressional members have spoke out about Donald Trump's federal indictment. For the most part, members are split on that indictment. In part of a tweet from Pennsylvania Congressman Mike Kelly, he says the American people are witnesses to the continued double standard that is not even slightly disguised in this latest attack on former President Trump by the Biden Justice Department. Senate Democrats, for the most part, they're only saying that no one is above the law and not commenting on it too much further. Senate Republicans, on the other hand, they're hardly commenting at all. This is how Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell responded when he was asked if he would support Trump if he won the presidential nomination for the Republican Party.
The Republican campaign for the nomination has already been going on for 6 months. It's going to be going on for a year longer. And I'm just simply not going to comment on the candidates. We've got a bunch of them, and I'm just simply going to stay out of it.
In terms of the Trump indictment, no one's above the law, including Donald Trump, and there ought to be no political or ideological interference as the case moves forward.
Republican House congressional members are breaking with their colleagues in the Senate. They've been very vocal on the indictment. The Speaker of the House and other Republican leadership are slamming the allegations against the former president, some calling the indictment a sham.
American Airlines flyers